On the common housefly at the chromatic scale.
I never get tired of these old Sherlock Holmes films.
I know. Dr. Watson's like a big, cuddly teddy bear I want to hug before I go to sleep.
I can do cuddly. I can eclipse cuddly. I can do snuggly.
Well, it's late. I've got an early shift tomorrow.
Hey, me too.
No, you don't have to walk me out. My car's right in front.
Oh, well. So much for the age of chivalry.
What? I'll be fine. Well, thanks for tonight. I had a great time. This is kind of becoming a habit.
Well, Nurse Faber, how about we follow it up with some Springsteen tickets tomorrow night at the sports arena?
Oh, I'd love to, but I can't. I have plans.
Well, can't you change them? I mean, this is Bruce Springsteen we're talking about. This is New Jersey's favorite son, the boss, Bruce.
Doogie, I have a date.
A date? Oh, that's fine. No problem, I understand. Who can blame you? Who can blame him?
Well, can we get together later in the week?
Later in the week, that's fine. Fine, Wednesday, Thursday, later.
Okay, well, see you at work. Good night.
Good night.
Oh, Mr. Holmes, I'm so frightened.
What are you frightened of, Miss Brandon?
Murder.
Sit down, Miss Brandon. Now, suppose you tell us all about it.
Well, this came from my brother Lloyd in the post 2 days ago.
My dear Miss Faber, you should be careful of the company you keep. Amend your ways or you may find yourself in grave danger. What do you make of this, Watson?
Huh? Why, these words were cut from a magazine and glued to the page.
Dear Watson, what a comfort it is knowing I have you around to state the obvious.
Oh?
Oh, I received these orders as well.
Send Mr. Howser to see you, sir.
Douglas?
If I'm not mistaken, Mrs. Hudson, doctor would be the correct nomenclature. A surgeon, I believe. Why, yes. However did you know? When a gentleman walks into my room smelling of iodoform with a mark of nitrate of silver on his forefinger, the deduction is a simple one.
Oh.
Miss Faber is obviously a co-worker, for she carries a similar scent, though she's cleverly disguised it with a pleasant perfume. Louis de Paris, is it not?
Why, yes. Yes, it is.
Amazing.
Elementary, my dear Watson.
Douglas, I thought you'd gone on to the hospital.
Midway there, I noticed you left your purse in the carriage.
Oh, thank you, Douglas. What on earth would I do without you? As you can see, Mr. Holmes, these horrid letters have me most distracted.
Don't worry, miss. If any man in England can help you, it's Mr. Sherlock Holmes.
I'm sure it's nothing more than a silly prank, but Miss Faber insisted upon seeing you. Of course, her peace of mind is worth any price. Well, I must get back to the hospital. Pleasure to meet you both. Shall? Miss Faber, if I do take your case, you must be absolutely honest with me.
Of course.
Are you and Dr. Howser romantically involved?
Well, We have an understanding. We enjoy each other's company and yet also enjoy the freedom to see whomever else we please.
Oh, how very liberated.
Oh, really, Dr. Watson? This is the 90s. It's perfectly acceptable for women to lead a more independent lifestyle. Although, admittedly, my confidence has been rather shaken.
Yes, well, I'm sure it has, my dear.
Oh, thankfully, since this terrible business began, Dr. Howser has been my constant companion.
Is there anyone who might want to hurt you?
Good heavens, no.
Someone at the hospital, perhaps? A patient, co-worker?
No.
Someone with a grudge? Someone with a limp? Someone with a grudge and a limp?
That's enough, Watson. Thank you.
Oh, please, Mr. Holmes, you must help me.
All right, Miss Faber. We'll take your case. Come, join us for some tea, won't you? Well, Watson, the game is afoot.
Oh, yes. It's quite a bewitching foot it is.
So anybody do anything exciting this weekend?
Michael and I drove up to Santa Barbara. It was beautiful.
How about you, Curly?
Same old thing. Got a haircut. Got my car washed. Got engaged.
What?
Excuse me? Bob asked me to marry you.
Congratulations!
Look at my ring.
Oh, I'm surprised you can even lift your hand.
What's going on?
Curly and Dr. Whitman are engaged.
Look.
Wow! I'm really happy for you, Curly.
Thanks. I can hardly believe it. It happened so fast.
You've been seeing him 6 months.
There were 6 very fast months. Oh, here he is.
Congratulations.
I guess Mary told you all the good news.
Mary?
Did you think it was named after one of the Three Stooges?
So have you set a date yet?
We're planning it for sometime this winter.
Yeah, I've got a 2-week timeshare in Aspen. Great place to honeymoon. Plus, it'll give us a chance to check out some property. Never too early to think about retirement.
Honey, don't you think we're a little young for that?
You're right. Better we should put our money in an IRA. You know, not only is she smart, but she's practical, hardworking.
And she has good teeth.
Doogie.
Bob, I wish you all the happiness in the world.
Well, thank you. But I've already got it. right here with Mary.
There's just so many things to think about. Should we have an afternoon wedding so we can have it outside? Or at night, because it's classier. And then there's my dress. And the food. What do you think of ramaki?
Too salty. Congratulations, Curly. Dr. Whitman's quite a catch, don't you think, Doogie?
Yeah.
Please, you'll bowl me over with your enthusiasm.
No, I think Bob's a nice guy. See ya.
Nice? As in, gee, what nice weather we're having. Not too cold, not too hot. Nice. You don't like Bob, do you?
I like Bob fine. Okay, sometimes I find Bob a little dry.
How can you say that? You hardly know him. Have you ever seen him outside the hospital? Bob happens to be a lot of fun.
Well, if you're happy, then I'm happy.
I am happy. Happier than I've ever been in my whole damn life. Bob is a really nice guy who cares about me. And if that's not good enough for you, too bad. God, are you arrogant?
Let me get this straight. You're giving me these Springsteen tickets?
Yeah, the concert starts at 8. You have my blessing.
Just a second now. I thought you were taking Michelle. Huh? I believe your exact words were, once she hears Bruce sing Hungry Heart, she'll melt into my arms like hot fudge in a microwave.
Well, Michelle's not going to be able to make it.
Why not?
Oh, she has another date. Okay?
Yes, thank you. I'm very open-minded. But did it ever occur to you to take somebody else?
Look, Ben, I'm tired. I had a real busy week. Plus, I have to,
Wash your hair?
I'm not making excuses.
Dude, you have reached the nirvana of bachelorhood. I mean, you're dating this great woman, plus you're free to see whoever else you want. A banquet of earthly delights are spread out before you, but you're not partaking of the female buffet.
So what?
So, doesn't it bother you that you're sitting home alone and Michelle's out with some other guy?
No, not in the least. Because there will be plenty of times when I'll be on a date and Michelle will be at home. See, that's the beauty of the arrangement. It's a two-way street whether I decide to drive it or not.
Well, a daring metaphor, but crap. You see, your lips are saying you're cool with this arrangement, but your actions say that you're the one with the hungry heart. Thanks for the tickets. I'll bring you a t-shirt. Bruce! 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 I say, Howser, are you still looking at that letter Miss Faber left?
Allow me to congratulate you on a brilliant bit of deduction.
If you ask me, Miss Faber would have far fewer worries if she didn't insist on being one of these dashed modern girls. How the devil is Cupid's arrow supposed to strike her when she's out gambling about all the time?
Nonsense, Watson. Miss Faber is an independent, sensible young woman. Her arrangement with Dr. Howser is perfectly suited for a young person's needs. Come in, Mrs. Hudson.
Your dinner, gentlemen.
Oh! Mrs. Hudson, and may I say that is a very fetching frock you're wearing.
Get away with you, you bad man.
Hello.
Hello. Sorry.
Agria pulp, rag content 0, 12-pound weight, MS watermark. Aha! Just as I thought. Dear Watson, I've solved the case.
What? Already? How do you know?
I'm Sherlock Holmes. Come, we haven't a moment to lose.
Oh.
Dear Watson, one moment. I believe if you'll open the door, you'll find Miss Faber has saved us the trouble of a trip.
What?
Mr. Holmes.
Oh, Miss Faber, delightful to see you. Dr. Howser, I suggest you take a trip to your cobbler. I believe there's a small nail stuck in the heel of your left boot.
Oh, Mr. Holmes, I found another note.
Really, Michelle, Mr. Holmes is very busy. He hasn't time for this nonsense. Hardly nonsense, I think. Miss Faber, I agreed to take your case, and I'm happy to say I've brought it to a successful conclusion.
Yes, my dear. We know who the culprit is.
Would you like to tell her, Watson?
No. You go right ahead.
The author of these notes is a man, intelligent, ingenious, but pitifully insecure.
I had nothing to do with it, Holmes. I swear.
Not you, Watson. The man who sent these letters is none other than Dr. Douglas Howser.
Go away.
I am so tired I could sleep until July.
You'd miss your wedding.
Yeah. Doogie, did you ever want something so much that you lose sight of what you're giving up to get it?
I'm not quite sure I know what you mean.
Last night, Bob and I were eating on the patio of this restaurant in Topanga Canyon when this baby raccoon ran under the table. It was incredibly cute. So I took a piece of fish off my plate and put it on the ground. The little raccoon looked up at me, picked up the fish in its paw, and ate it. So I looked deep into Bob's eyes to share it with him, and he said, "Really, Mary, don't you know in 1991, 3,079 raccoons tested positive for rabies?"
Not everyone's a nature lover.
I love Bob. But am I in love with him? I think what I'm in love with is the idea of getting married. No, I'm in love with the idea of not being a single.
There's a quote by Mallet. I have every reason to love you. What I lack is the unreason.
Doogie, don't ever let your mind talk you into something your heart can't live with.
I can't come to the phone, but please leave a message at the beep, and I'll call you back as soon as I can. Thanks.
Hi, Doogie, it's Michelle. You're still not home? Hello? Oh, well. Well, I hope you had a good time at the concert last night. All right, I'm still up if you want to give me a call. Speak to you soon, I hope. Bye. Douglas, how could you?
A classic crime of passion, Miss Faber. Intellectually, Dr. Howser agreed to this open arrangement of yours, but he couldn't cope with it emotionally. Ergo, he devised a plan that would frighten you into his arms so he would have you exclusively. That's absurd, is it? This paper used to write the notes is a peculiar kind, sold only at Marks and Spencer, which lies directly across from St. Bartholomew's Hospital, where you are employed. When I examined the typography, I discovered the words glued to this page were snipped from The Lancet, a medical journal read only by the most eminent of doctors. Could be any number of doctors at the hospital. True. But you'll notice these last two words, grave danger, were clipped together, and that their cut marks angle upward, indicating they were made by small left-handed scissors. Nail clippers, I think. You are left-handed, are you not?
Great Scott, Holmes. You're the best and wisest man I've ever known.
Yes. Yes, I am. And Michelle, please try to forgive me. Try to understand. I just simply couldn't control my feelings. Why, the thought of you with another man drove me mad.
Doogie, if you couldn't handle it, I mean, you should have just told me.
Well, I thought I could.
So, now you're saying you don't want me to see other people?
Well, yeah.
Wow. I guess this means you're ready to get serious. Okay, then I'll give up my apartment and move in with you.
Whoa, that's too fast for me.
Well, so what is it that you want?
Well, in a perfect world, you'd only see me and I'd be able to see other people. That way I wouldn't be jealous and I wouldn't have to worry about our relationship being too serious either.
Now that is an enlightened attitude.
Okay, I want us to see each other exclusively.
But that's too fast for me. Look, all I'm ready for now is the relationship we have.
I can't handle that, Michelle. It has to be all or nothing.
I really hope the two of us can still be friends. It's important to me.
Yeah, sure. We can go bowling together.
Really, Holmes? Must you scratch away at that thing all day? What are you up to now?
and testing the effects of Bach's Partita number 2 in D minor on the mating cycle of the common housefly.
Huh? Good God. I had no idea little buggers did that. Oh.
Tell me, Watson, what do you think will become of Miss Faber and Dr. Howser?
Well, with any luck, they'll have learned something from this regrettable affair. Oh, it should be a lesson to all young people. Too much latitude, not enough commitment.
Yes, I suppose modern freedoms can be both a blessing and a curse.
It's appalling. Men driven to desperate means, independent women.
Nonsense, Watson. Well, we've only seen the beginning. I foresee in the future the independent woman will rise to new heights, reject old ideas, earn her own wages, possibly even vote.
Really, Holmes. You may well be a genius, but as a fortune teller, you're an absolute bust.
Perhaps you're right, dear fellow. Perhaps you're right.